Sasha, I know it's not the result you were looking for, but can you take some consolation in like the level that you were playing all tournament?
Yeah, I think overall, compared to where I was last year, it's obviously a very different championship for me. And yeah, of course, I would have loved to lift the trophy, but he was better than me today, and he deserves to win. Thank you.
The slip in the third set looked a bit like a turning point to the match. But did it bother you physically during the end of the match, or were you 100% for the whole?
No, I overextended my knee again, similar to 2 years ago, and then I was struggling to push off on the serve a little bit. So my serve speed went down, but everything else was fine. I was moving fine from the baseline and playing from the baseline fine, but on the serve I was struggling a bit more than
Matt?
Well done today. I'm sort of curious, like, you were playing so well in that first set and through the second set and really for most of the day. Were you having the sensation that you were kind of in control of the match, as good as he is and as hard as that is to feel against a player of his caliber, but that if you kept up the level you were keeping up, that this could be a really good day for you?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Well, I don't know if I was in control, but I felt like we were playing on a very, very similar level, which was extremely high. I think both of us were playing extremely high level. The first two sets, I missed an unfortunate forehand to start the second set tiebreak, and that kind of changed the momentum a little bit. But overall, I thought the level was very good, and I think the fall didn't help me in the third set. In the third set, my level dropped a little bit, but then I picked it up in the fourth again, and I just got broken in a little bit unlucky way. So that was the match. But overall, I thought it was quite high level throughout the match from both of us.
Charlie?
Sasha, it felt like you were hitting your forehand today and throughout the tournament, as well as many people have seen it. Just wondered, like, what you think has sort of unlocked that, and whether a part of you thinks, if only I'd done that a bit sooner.
I think if you can always manage to hit your forehand as hard as you can, it's always a good thing. But I think it's definitely something that I've worked on, and I've been very outspoken about it this year. When I have the opportunity, I hit it. Whether I make it or miss it, that depends on the day. But I definitely go for it. That's my goal. That's my aim for this year. That's my aim for hopefully the rest of my career. And again, I feel like with every month it's starting to work better and better. And we'll see where I'll be at in the next couple of months.
Hi, Sasha. It's kind of the same question. How much are you satisfied about this, let's say, little transaction to become a more offensive player? Because I really enjoyed, for example, from my point of view, the performance you did today.
Yeah.
I want to understand how much you're satisfied that, because the other day you said that it was kind of difficult to you to get used to do that in a previous press conference during last week, I thought. How much you're satisfied
look,
about that?
I think I've said it in the beginning of the year, and I've stuck to it. That's the tennis I want to play. That's the game style I want to play. There were matches in the beginning of the year where I was struggling a bit more with this style, but I was consistently doing it. And, the more I do it, the better I'll become, hopefully, And again, I won a Grand Slam for the first time in my career in Paris. I made it to the finals here for the first time in my career. So something has to be working. Is it perfect yet? No. But I think we're going towards the right direction with it.
Hi, Sasha. Congrats for the tournament. You've been very, very good. I'm sorry for the loss. You said on the court, for the first time, you thought you could win this tournament. Mm-hmm. What do you think you need to do more to actually win the tournament?
Same thing. Continue doing the same thing. Continue working on the things that I've been working on from the beginning of the year. Continue this path. And I think, just continue doing the same thing.
At the back there.
There's been so much talk the last couple of years about the Sinner-Alcaraz rivalry, but after these last two Grand Slams, do you feel like even when Alcaraz comes back that you can keep challenging these two and maybe make it a big three in tennis?
I hope so. That's what I'm here to do. Again, I think this year, as I said, has been a progress. I think I've been pushing those guys. I haven't beaten them this year, but I've pushed them to limits, I would say. You know, Alcaraz in Australia, Jannik maybe here, even though it was 4 sets. I think it was very close 4 sets, which could have gone 5 as well. But yeah, I think that's the goal, and that's what I'm working on my game for. You know, there was always like this conversation, who will be the third guy and the search of the third guy. I've kind of the last couple of years, I've always been the third guy, but I was just far away from those two. But I've always been number 3 in a way. So if I get closer to them, if I can be in a mix of course, competing and winning the big tournaments with them, alongside them, that would be great.
Last English question, Faizan.
Hi, Sasha. Congrats on the tournament. The matchup with Jannik historically, especially recently, hasn't really been as close, maybe gone your way. But today, with the new style and also now with this level today, do you feel like you've closed the gap and bridged the gap? And do you feel more confident going into matches with Jannik moving forward?
Look, I think he's still the best player in the world. I do believe that. I think he is. I do believe there's only 2, maybe 3 guys, probably 3 guys with Novak. You have to give Novak that who can challenge him, and all of us have to be working for that goal, and I'll continue working for that goal. And I think I've challenged him today, not enough, obviously, because I still sit here as the loser of the match. But I will continue doing that, and you know the big tournaments are still around the corner.
Thank you very much. We will